Yo, it's JJ. So there's no new chapter of One Piece this week, so I figured it's a perfect time to stop being lazy and actually record something else other than the chapter review and live reaction stuff. So I have I have an idea for a series that I could do, and it's kind of like a like explain devil fruits, but also like theorize what could their full potential actually be? What could they be used for that they haven't already been used for? I'm not sure what to call it just yet, but I'll figure something out. So this time around, I figured, well, this fruit's still pretty relevant right now, so why not do the Mira Mira no, me or the Mira Mira fruit in English? So the way I'm going to be doing these videos is I'm going to say the fruit, then users, past, present, and future. Well, the future would be theorizing, but yeah. I said this is about the fruit, so why not? Arcs we've seen it in then, as well as major fights that the fruit has been involved in. Then known abilities, and then speculative abilities. So, I already said fruit, Mira Mira no Mi, Mira Mira fruit. So the current user is Charlotte Brulee. I don't really have an idea for who could have used in the past that would be relevant. Same within the future. I don't see Brulee dying right now. I don't think she'll die in this arc. I mean, Oda could completely make me eat my words, but I don't think she'll die this arc. And even if she does, I don't have an idea of who would take her fruit, immediately. So, Oxy Sinden, as I just said, this is, well, I don't think I said this necessarily, but it's a fairly new fruit. So, we've only seen it in the whole Cake Island arc. So, as far as mini arcs inside of it, we've seen it in Seducing Words. Well, Brulee used it to turn into Mirror Luffy and fight Luffy. So, since she was a mirror image of him, she was perfectly copying all of his moves, so it pretty much was a stalemate fight. She also was defeated by Nami, and she forced Chopper and Brulee into the Mirror World, where inside the Mirror World they defeated her and then forced her to guide her around the mirror, guide themselves around the Mirror World. So then it's also showing up during the wedding. Brulee is being used by the Straw Hats and Beja and Caesar Alliance to get all around, really. She is used for transportation. That is it. So, known abilities. She has three known abilities, really. Well, three main abilities. Reflection. She creates a mirror and uses it to kind of absorb an attack and just shoot it right back at the user, or the user of the attack. And then she also has Mirror World. Well, the wiki says Mirror World. I don't know why the R can't be there. That's one of the things I question. Is that really how it is in Japan? In Japanese? They just cut off the R and call it their own ward. Anyway, so she uses a mirror to enter the mirror world. Well, she turns a mirror into the entrance to the mirror world, and then either she herself can go into it, or she could have other people enter it. As long as she's in contact with the mirror, I'm pretty sure it might just be if she's near enough, but I'm pretty sure if she's in contact with the mirror and she herself consciously makes the effort to make it the entrance to the mirror world, only then will it act as an entrance for other people. So she uses that to trap enemies in the mirror world, as I just said with Chopper and Carrot. And then inside the mirror world, which this is a huge flaw with the fruit, really. If they're inside the mirror world, they're trapped there, yeah, but they could talk to other mirrors, and the mirrors aren't going to be like, oh, you're not the fruit eater, we're not going to talk to you or anything. They'll actually fully respond as if they were an ally, regardless of who they are. The opponents also can use this as a method of transportation, as demonstrated by the Luffy Caesar Beja alliance, which I find funny as hell. It was great. And third known ability, transformation. She could turn herself into, well, she could turn herself into others, or she could turn others into others. So, she turns a bunch of wild animals from the Seducing Woods into Sanji, Pudding, Nami, Carrot, and Luffy. And I think Chopper too, actually. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was there. She turns all the wild animals into them, and really just to confuse them and seduce and woods. And another way she uses this is she turns a bunch of wild animals into Luffy, so they can bust out the cake and just wreak havoc. There's another way she uses this, what she used in the fight against Luffy. She can turn herself into others. Which, when she does this, there's a special clause activated based on the fact that she is the opponent, basically. Uh, the opponent then is able to force her to do things like, if... Okay. So the way the Luffy versus Mira Luffy stalemated is, anytime Luffy attacked, Brulee, well, Mira Luffy would do the exact opposite of the attack. So, like, if Luffy were to punch with his right arm, Brulee would punch with her left arm, and the fists would just collide, and it would just result in nothing. And for everything that Luffy did, Brulee completely countered it like that. So that's something that happens when she copies her opponent. But another thing that happens is she is able to control them. Well, at least according to Ricky. I don't remember this being used, but I'm going to go with what Ricky says. It's my main resource. So, she's able to also force the people that she copies into doing certain things. Like, if she wanted them to punch, I don't know why she would want them to attack. Maybe she's using them to attack their friends or something. I don't know. But, if she was turned into Mira Luffy, she could have forced him to attack Nami by just doing the motions and just having him line up with Nami, which I'll come back to with speculative abilities. Actually, we're already at speculative abilities. So, the way she could use the ability is, yeah, attacking teammates, forcing people to attack teammates. Another way is if she were to, like, say Katakuri was attacking Luffy, she could turn into Luffy and force him to hold still, and then Katakuri could just, like, completely body him, really, and he wouldn't be able to fight back. And since Brulee is the one in control of his movements, really, the way that could work too is Luffy wouldn't even flinch. Like, if he's punched, he wouldn't go flying, possibly. So, like, it would make him really easy to be defeated if Brulee were to do that. So that's kind of why I question if Ricky's lying to me. But anyway, another way this could be used is, can the user choose not to just not to mimic the other person when they copy the other person? So, like, when she turned into Mira Luffy, would she have the choice to not completely counter him? Because that was the ability of the fruit. Would she be able to, like, just not do that part? Because then if she's able to do that, she's still made out of rubber because she's still copying Luffy. So let's skip ahead to when she turns into Caesar. She would have his gas abilities. She would be able to, like, effectively control everyone that's her opponent if she makes full use of the ability of Caesar's abilities. But she doesn't. So I don't know. Maybe that's just Oda not trying to make it too hacked or anything. Very well could be. But yeah. So that's the video. It's a lot shorter than I expected. But yeah. I have a few other ideas for this, like for example, the Bari no Mi, the barrier fruit that Bartolomeo has, and yeah. So hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any ideas of speculative abilities, or you just want to completely destroy one of my thoughts or something, then go ahead and comment down below. So this has been Red J, and see you guys.